Trump and JD Vance exploded at Ukrainian leader Zelensky's comment, and the media went wild. What did Zelensky do that made Trump so upset? And was Trump justified in his reaction, or were his actions towards the president of Ukraine a sign of something more sinister? Check it out.
So what was your second question?
My second question for President Zelensky. Why don't you wear a suit? You're at the highest, why don't you wear a suit? You're at the highest level in this country's office, and you refuse to wear a suit. Just want to see if you, do you own a suit?
Please.
And I do like your clothing, by the way.
Yeah, really?
Even though I think he's a great guy, by the way. But I don't know if you two like each other, but you know what? I think
I like this guy.
I think he's dressed beautiful.
By the looks of how this meeting began, you would have never guessed that there is a heated argument about to go down.
Once this deal gets done, it's over. Russia's not going to want to go back, and nobody's going to want to go back.
You start to notice Zelensky getting upset here. It almost looks like he's jealous that all of the attention is on Trump, and few reporters are asking Zelensky questions.
When this deal ends, I really believe this deal is going to be over. Question? Please go ahead. Go ahead.
Thank you,
Mr. President, thank you. You had Macron and Keir Starmer at the
It's honestly shocking how outwardly upset he is, which is a strange way to act for the president of a country.
The path to peace and the path to prosperity is maybe engaging in diplomacy. We tried the pathway of Joe Biden of thumping our chest and pretending that the President of the United States' words mattered more than the President of the United States' actions. What makes America a good country is America engaging in diplomacy. That's what President Trump is doing.
Can I ask you?
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. We had conversations with him, a lot of conversation, my bilateral conversation, and we signed with him, me, like a new president. In 2019, I signed with him the deal. I signed with him, Macron and Merkel, we signed ceasefire. Yes, but after that, he broken this ceasefire. What kind of diplomacy, JD, you are speaking about? What do you mean?
I'm talking about the kind of diplomacy that's going to end the destruction of your country.
Yes, but if you
Mr. President, with respect, I think it's disrespectful for you to come into the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American media. You should be thanking the president for trying to bring an end to this conflict.
Let's see how Trump reacts to this awkward tension.
Everybody has problems, even you, but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future. God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless. God bless. You will not have war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. You're right now not in a very good position. You've allowed yourself to be in a very bad position, and he happens to be right about it.
From the very beginning of the war.
You're not in a good position. You don't have the cards right now. With us, you start having
I'm not playing cards.
Right now, you don't.
You're
playing cards.
Mr. President.
You're playing cards.
Serious.
You're gambling with the lives of millions of people. You're gambling with World War III.
Why do you think he's so upset?
Except that there are disagreements, and let's go litigate those disagreements rather than trying to fight it out in the American media.
But you see, I think it's good for the American people to see what's going on.
I understand, sir.
I think it's very important. That's why I kept this going so long. You have to be thankful. You don't have the cards.
Please,
you're running
Mr.
low
President.
on soldiers. Then you tell us, I don't want a ceasefire. I don't want a ceasefire. I want to go and I wanted this. Look, if you could get a ceasefire right now, I tell you, you take it so the bullets stop flying and your men stop getting killed.
Of course.
She's asking, what if Russia breaks the ceasefire?
What if anything? What if they broke it? I don't know. They broke it with Biden because Biden, they didn't respect him. They didn't respect Obama. They respect me.
Zelensky does not believe that a deal with Russia will work due to his past dealings with Putin. However, Zelensky is subtly asking Trump and Europe to join with him in a World War III against Russia and side with Ukraine in order to protect democracy. But there are two major issues getting in the way of Trump accepting this request. The first problem is that Zelensky is so certain on how Putin will behave while Trump is in office, he is willing to put millions of both foreign lives and his own people's lives at risk. So we keep hearing from the left media that Trump is the new Hitler, yet he is upset at a foreign leader for asking him to start World War III as a solution. rather than trying to make another peaceful alternative first. And since Putin clearly fears Trump, I think Trump's plan is to make the deal with Putin first, and if Putin breaks the deal, I think Trump might have a backup plan that might require more action. But there's no way he would reveal that at this time, because it could affect his dealings with both countries. Putin respects Trump and fears him, but is not in an alliance with him. Now, I'm not going to get too deep into it because there's a lot of information about this, but I think the second reason why Trump is slow to accept Zelensky's request is because Ukraine's democracy is questionable. If you want to look deeper into why Ukraine's democracy might be questionable, check out the links I posted below. When you're dealing with world leaders, you have to be very strong and tactical, which is exactly what Trump is doing. That's all for today, folks. If you like this video, please hit that subscribe button so that you can be updated for future political events and commentary. And please, write in the comment section. I love hearing what you think. Thanks for watching.